Oh, we are trying to Mr. Chin, beat the system.
Oh, not like that. But you, me, we have agreement.
Yeah, and you know, keep your end of the bargain. Say, yeah, me, Max, done him.
Don't get tucked in, pussy.
Bitch, I got money now.
If you want your original song to be considered for the DMTV mixtape, then email it to patrock1982@gmail.com. The DMTV staff will review submissions and contact you if your song is selected. The DMTV mixtape slots are $100 and you must be Cashapp ready. Deadline is October 16th.
I wear my heart on my sleeves. Pure life like the grass and the trees. The air's polluted. Spread of chemtrails caused by the greed. Men of suits that we rarely see. What they do is they sacrifice animals and family trees in the name of the Baphomet. Satan really has deceived many souls like the days of old. Nothing's new under the sun. They have complete control of the masses without even having to bust their guns.
Deal, it's the boy Dwayne McClain at duanemcleantv. Shouts out to the DMTV Nation. Appreciate all the support I've been getting, man. We got to get, you know what I'm saying, everything back right. You know what I'm saying? Body right, mind right. Hope everybody get their emotionals right. Hope your emotionals is right, because my emotionals ain't been right, but I'm getting right. You know what I'm saying? My mentals ain't been right, I'm getting right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't perfect. We all go through things in life. So hope everybody keeping their head up and staying focused out there. If you feel you got an issue, go address it. Go fix it. Don't let that thing just dwell. You know what I'm saying? That was my issue. And whenever I learn something new, it's my job to share it with people. You know what I'm saying? And it's the best way to get it out. I even do this personally when I meet people on the streets, family. I speak to them, let them know what I'm going through. Not all details, but I let them know, hey, I found a way to get around it. This is how you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, everybody, please hit that like button. Please, please. Let's get this video to at least 500 likes. My God, y'all just been not liking the videos. Y'all ain't been commenting. Just leave a comment and say, Dwayne, you suck, or Dwayne, what's the deal, or just comment with a space. Just have a comment. We got to get the algorithm in the algorithm, all the videos. All right? I'm trying to give y'all that consistency back. I apologize on my slip up. But, you know, like I said, man, life get to you, fatigue. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find ways around the YouTube fatigue. Y'all see how I did Kendrick Lamar. That would have been just one video. I actually took that video on separate days and recorded it. I will be releasing the entire video shortly. But let's get past that. For today's video, it's about none other than Mr. COOLIO. And I will be doing a breakdown on him and also his video. And this video is this particular YouTube video right now is about his breakdown for Gangsta Paradise. There's actually a lot of symbolism that I peeped and I want to share it with y'all. Now, this right here is the cover art for it. And as you can see, he has his hair in a way it looks like devil horns. COOLIO always about round hair, you know what I'm saying? This could be a bit of a reach, but I think he was dressing the devil, because when y'all see the breakdown I do on him, you would soon know that COOLIO did sip the get down juice. Now, this song, Gangsta Paradise, was performed by this dude here. He was the fat dude in the video who was sweating. His name is LV. Looked him up. I really didn't see too much, but these guys actually got Grammys for this song. And if you don't know, to get a Grammy, you got to do the rituals. I don't know how it was in the 90s. I know in today's time, anybody who got a ritual in the 2020s and the 2000s, whatever you want to call it, they did the baby ritual. They didn't drink some baby blood and did some wild stuff, and I got that from reliable sources. All right? And you can just Google it on YouTube and watch some of the people who come and speak out. But yeah, these are the two guys right here, and I think the song was for some movie. I forgot what it was. It had Michelle Pfeiffer in it. I never watched that movie. It was a 90s movie. Shouts out to the 90s movies, the 90s babies out there. All my 90s babies. I'm a 90s baby. You know what I'm saying? If you born in 95, we might have said, y'all was making us look bad. The 95, 96, 97, 98 babies, y'all been making 90s babies look bad, but I think y'all redeeming yourselves as y'all got older. I see y'all stop doing that wild stuff. But let's get to the video, man. So when the very first part of the video, the first thing I noticed, besides the cover art, him having the devil horns on it, the first thing I noticed, the video starts out with the checkerboard print pattern. The pattern. This right here is the #1 most seen symbolism that at least I noticed in multiple videos from all over. And y'all gonna be surprised of what I found while making this. I think a subscriber sent me some of similar videos that have this pattern in it. But once I seen this video and I seen that, I said, oh yeah, most definitely COOLIO and this entire place was funded by them boys. All right, and I'm telling y'all, this stuff goes way back since the television started. You know what I'm saying? You will see this pattern. You will see it way back in the day. There was on a few shields and a few crests and emblems who were Knights of Templars who fought for the Queen. I'm telling y'all, man, I got the images. But for this video, we're going to talk about how often the checkerboard pattern shown in the video. And as you can see here, it even pulled up in the Freaky Leak video from 12 years ago. And I actually saved the name in it so y'all can see that I'm not capping. This is PD Pablo's Freaky Leak video. And this video had the checkerboard pattern in it. And it shot me. I'm like, dang, this is one of my favorite videos of all time as a kid. And it had the checkerboard pattern in it. So we're going to have to do a breakdown on PD Pablo soon. Now, this right here is a video from Doja Cat. I just found I gotta do a crazy breakdown. Doja Cat probably took a whole week of viewing time. But yeah, she's most definitely down with the boys. And this right here is a group called Mr. Mister, and it's called a song called Is It Love? And you can see there in this video by Mr. Mister, there is a checkerboard pattern in it. This is another older song by the Adam and the Ants, and this is a song titled Prince Charming. And as you can see, they have the red walls plus the checkerboard print pattern. And this right here is Marvin Gaye's cover. You can see right there on the cover of it, had the checkerboard print pattern, and Marvin Gaye was also down as well. And this right here is one of the newer videos. Is Lil Uzi Vert and Young Thug, and probably one of the most satanic videos ever. They had the checkerboard print pattern. So this video has clearly been shown throughout time. I showed you PD Pablo era, early era, and I'm also showing y'all today's video. This right here is from Young Blue and Chris Brown and 2 Chainz video. All 3 of those guys are sellouts. They will get their independent breakdowns. And as you can see in the song Baddest, it had the checkerboard print pattern. And as you can see, this is Jack Harlow's video, What's Poppin'. It had the checkerboard print pattern as well with the red seats. So I done showed y'all several videos where this pattern has shown up in multiple videos, from older videos from the 80s, from the early 90s. I showed you one from the 2000s. So I showed you at least over 40 years of videos from different artists that this pattern has popped up in. So there's no reason to think that this is some reason of a cap. This floor pattern is not fly, and I don't know why it shows up in every video. Now, continuing with the Gangsta Paradise video, it starts off with Coolio in the room. I think the lyrics is real deep. We'll get into the lyrics, but I think it meant a lot more than what it was. But I think he's supposed to be shown as like a godfather or something, where she goes to get her teachings. As you can see, he's in the dark, and he has a bunch of candles in the room. And Michelle Pfeiffer sits down. I hated her face the entire video. I really did. But Michelle Pfeiffer got down. You know, this is like one of the videos I found, at least one of the images that I found of her doing some type of occultic symbolism. As you see, because she does the one eye symbolism. And the video continues. And only reason I got this part in here because Coolio looks like his breath smells like straight ass right here. Like, if you look at that, I'm like, yeah, that dude breath smells terrible. I couldn't sit right there, but he was rapping this, like, it was hard out in this song. There's a lot. These lyrics are really good. I advise everybody to go back and listen to this song. It's very good, very deep message. But I'm trying to show y'all the candles in the room to make it so y'all can see that look like they're doing some type of ritual, and basically saying that Coolio's this different type of being. And at least that's what I picked up in this video. Basically, Coolio supposed to represent something different. Now, moving on, we move on to this fat dude with the sweat. I don't know why it looked like he's taking a shit in his hot ass room, but I remember just being a kid. This is one of the very images that stuck in my head. This very, very sweaty fat dude, but it was iconic. You know what I'm saying? They actually picked the right one for it. But back to the video, as you can see, he's holding a candle around her, going around her as if he's doing a spell on her. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I think she's going to him, getting the teachings and the knowledge so she can teach these bad children or whatever, or at least that's what I picked up from it. And now, moving on to the next piece of symbolism, you see her doing I still don't know the name of this Masonic symbol, but I do know this is very used a lot heavily in the occult, and she does it in this video for a reason. And like I said, I do believe Miss Michelle Pfeiffer did get down. And let me tell you something about Hollywood. Hollywood is always going to show us different type of symbols and stuff in these movies to try to tell us a deeper meaning. So I advise, after watching a lot of my content, to go back and watch some of your older movies as a child that you watched as a child, and watch them today after you got a lot of this knowledge, and start peeping the symbols and start really looking and seeing that these movies are telling you a different message. Now, that hand sign Michelle Pfeiffer was throwing up, I actually found an image of Coolio, as you can see here, throwing up that same hand sign. But we'll address Coolio doing it in a later video, or at least on his personal breakdown, which will be dropping next. We'll talk about him doing that, because that's some crazy things you will see what it's supposed to represent. But I do think that when I see Michelle Pfeiffer in this video throwing up this gesture or this cultic sign, and then seeing Coolio do it, helps me allude, and should help everybody else watching this video allude to the fact that both of these people or these individuals are in a secret society. Now let's further go on with the breakdown. We have Takeoff here doing the same gesture that Michelle Pfeiffer and Coolio was throwing up. You know, I gotta show this so people who are new and of course my current watchers can have some type of receipt to go off of. Now this is Kendrick Lamar throwing the same gesture. I mean, we already just buried him in the ground. I swear I dropped 100 points on Kendrick in separate games. And we got Jim Jones coupled to heaven. Hold
throwing up the same gesture. And Jim Jones, I do believe, is a federal CIA agent. I never would, him being a blood caught me off guard. Here's T-Pain doing the same gesture. So I showed you y'all pretty much of enough images of this to kind of get an idea that when she did this in this video, then you guys know that, hey, we're a part of the occult. Plus, you throw in the checkerboard print pattern. Now, in this scene here where he was walking around the candle, it looks as if, at least to me, from my knowledge, from my perspective, it looked like there's the devil behind him. And I put it in a different tint. You see that little goat head looking side. It looked like it's a goat head behind him. You got to turn your brightness up a lot so you can see it, but that's why I put in these different shades, so you can see that behind him it looks as if it is a devil form or a devil figure or something devil-like in the background. I mean, it could be just a bit of a reach, but to me it looked as if it's a goat head in the back, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we'll just say that. But again, he's walking around with a bunch of candles, checkerboard print pattern. She's doing a symbolism, and it could be a goat. And the candle who walking around, who I circle around the lady in the with a candle, you know what I'm saying? Why do that? And then the video ends with Michelle Pfeiffer. Now there's no goons in the hallway this time. She got her knowledge and got her teachings. Now she's part of the club and there's no goons in the hallway. She's able to walk past through the hallway, because at first she couldn't walk past through the hallway because there's way too many goons, right? Y'all peeped that at the beginning. There's way too many goons in the hallway, so she couldn't walk through. And then once she got her teaching, she's able to go through the hallway. So that's what this is supposed to symbolize from my perspective. She went to Coolio, got the message, got the information. Once she's out the information, the goons say, okay, she's able to pass, and she's able to pass through now. See, the hallway's clear at the very end of the video after she didn't talk to Coolio. All right, I don't know if y'all peeped that, but that's what I picked up. Now let's get to some of the lyrics of it. And this, I found this on an article online. I failed to get the author's name, but I will make sure I try to put at least a link to it in there so I can give credit to him. Now, it says, living in gangsta paradise, the second verse identified who is the we who is speaking. We are the ones who grew up in gangsta paradise, which is a beautiful metaphor for saying in the ghettos, in the streets. The original verse of Stevie Wonder said living in a pastime paradise. So they had all lived their lives in a lost paradise. All right. And these are very, very deep words. Like I said, she's not in the know at first. So once she goes to there, she can live and now be in gangsta's paradise after getting it from Coolio, which is basically the underworld or whatever, you know. So that's, like I said, this is from what I picked up from watching the video. You know, if you got something else, make your own breakdown and say, hey, Duane McClain, you're wrong. This is what I came up with. Make your own video. Now, the beginning of the song starts out as in the battle of Shadow of Death. He starts out saying that at the very beginning of his first verse. And it said the verse also recalls the famous beginning of Dante's Inferno. If you don't know about Dante's Inferno, it's basically about a dude who girls dies and goes to hell, and he travels to hell together. I think it's in the ideal of Dante's Inferno. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? And it says, as we will see, those three texts, this song, the Psalm 23 from the Bible, and Dante's Inferno, share several fundamental ingredients: self-awareness, existential questions, a dark, gloomy atmosphere, a climate of anxiety, fear, and a need to find a meaning to life and suffering. Coolio told Rolling Stone about the way he wrote the song and a feeling of divine intervention after LV had made him hear the chorus and choir parts he had recorded. All right, so repeat that, divine intervention. It could be God, or it could have been a demon. By judging by the video, it didn't look like it was. He said it was God, but I think it was the devil that gave him them lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Just by judging off the video and everything in it, you know, with the checkerboard pattern, you know, him walking around with the candle and he's in the dark, you know what I'm saying? But the artist is not in control of how the video is directed. So, but he says it came from divine intervention. You know, it's just funny. He's basically saying God showed him. I think it was a different entity, my personal opinion. All right, but that's all I picked up from the video Gangsta Paradise. Let me know what other videos I should break down, because this is the way to help keep the content rolling. You know, I do a lot of artists. I would love to dive into the videos plus the artists, and we can make it a whole package deal. You know what I'm saying? You want the video, concerts, and we can also do the album covers and everything on other artists. So let me know who's next. I will try my best to get them on the schedule. But if you think I missed something in Gangsta Paradise, let me know in the comment section. And also, hey, start your own YouTube channel and make your own video. That's not me being a smarty pants or nothing like that. But if there's something that I missed and, you know, hey, I can put it out, hey, start making these videos. We need more people making this content, because YouTube is doing whatever they can to shut these people down. So you feel you can take a shot at it. If you want to learn how to make this type of videos, email me at patrock1982 at gmail.com, and I can teach you how to make them. I have a personal class going on. I can, and if you just want to learn how to make YouTube or get into YouTube at all, just email me. I can give you some tips. And if you want to get to class, let me know as well. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you're interested in promotion, email patrock1982 at gmail.com. And also, if you want to be part of the mixtape, email me as well. That's the best way to get in contact with me, is through my email, patrock1982. And like I said, please like the video, please subscribe, please comment. It's the boy Dwayne McClain, Dwayne McClain TV. Y'all be blessed, y'all be safe. I'm out.
Hardest off, I got the sauce, I got the sauce. Try to knock me down, then I knock you off. Oh, the bank closed, got a bankroll. So I'm the ATM when the bank closed. And you know, started sucking dick with a motherfucking eye closed. Pockets on swole, PAT that fucking nigga rockin' all go. You don't know all my money, motherfucking PA. Hard bass, hard bass. Cut dope, stepped on, soft dope. Oil base, got the hardest off, My niggas with the white, gotta get it off. All the crackhead thoughts sucking dick for hard. Heard walking up and down on the boulevard. Do some strain for a little piece of change. Imagine what you do for a piece of cocaine. Yeah, pulling up, then I'm pulling off. She ain't had no money, she took her panties off. Got the hardest off, I got the sauce, I got the sauce. Try to knock me down, then I knock you off. Oh, the bank closed, got a bankroll. So I'm the ATM when the bank closed. And you know, started sucking dick with a motherfucking eye closed. Pockets on swole, PAT that fucking nigga rockin' all go. You don't know all my money, motherfucking know. Got a Benjamin with a fucking big face. Got a small face, got a big taste. Got a fancy taste. Got 2 women right beside my can't waste. And the blunt lace with cocaine. Called a boy PAT, Kurt Cobain. Got a girl suck a dick, don't know name. PAT the fucking nigga rockin' all plain. Yeah, play Jane. Got the hardest off, My niggas with the white, gotta get it off. All the crackhead thoughts sucking dick for hard. Heard walking up and down on the boulevard. Do some strain for a little piece of change. Imagine what you do for a piece of cocaine. Yeah, pulling up, then I'm pulling off. She ain't had no money, she took her panties.